Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, I have to tell you, I have to admit, I'm a little bit tired this morning. A little bit tired. I've had a monumental weekend. Actually, I've had a monumental month, let's just say that. So as of this morning, I have written 51,000 words in my new book, 51,000 words, and my deadline is tomorrow morning. So it's been a big weekend, and I'm talking 5 a.m. starts. It's been proper bonkers. But you know what? That is what you have to do if you want to do. You know, I like the idea that if you want to do what other people haven't done, you've got to do things differently, don't you? Right? Because if it was easy, everyone would have done it. So this is my 7th book. I should know by now, shouldn't I? I should know what this entails. And you know what? I do know what this entails. And I probably should go in the category of stupid because I haven't learned from my experiences. Because what I did is I got a wee bit cocky and went, oh, yes, writing a book. Easy, you know, no worries. And I thought, yes, I'll do that in January. That'll be marvellous. So that is marvellous. And I have done it in January. I'm actually fucking proud of myself because I did do it. And I'm really happy about that. I nearly cried. I printed out the entire thing. And oh my God, I nearly cried. I picked it up and it was so heavy. It's just, you know, from the stationery shop. So it's not a book yet, but it's a big bound wad of paper, like, you know, half a tree. And I thought, holy fuck, I did it. Like I was holding this thing in my hand going, oh my God. And it's very exciting. Anyway, I'm more excited about this book than any other book I've ever written. So that's exciting too. But I stupidly thought, yes, I'll just do that in January. So I find January a really good time to write. My children and family, they all like the beach and they like the summer and they like the sand and they like the fucking lake and all that shit. And I hate summer, hate it. So I'm very good, turns out. Having been through 53 summers, I'm really good at being indoors with a fan at this time of year. So I don't like the heat. So indoors with a fan, beautiful. I'm happy. They're happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Good. So we did that. We all got happy. And I've just written my little tail feathers off. This book, though, it turns out it's been bigger than I realised. So when I wrote everything you want. Oh, there's Max, the courier's here and Max is growling. Everything you want. That's what I wrote. And that was 40,000 words. And I did that in a very short time frame as well. I wrote that in 4 weeks, but it wasn't as big. So this has been much bigger. Anyway, product of all that is Monday morning. Shit, I'm tired. Whoa. Had bugger all sleep. Been getting up at 5 a.m. I write very well early in the morning. You got to know this about yourself, you see. When you're trying to squeeze the best toothpaste out of your tube, you have to know when are you at your best. I, turns out, am at my best very early in the morning, 5 a.m., which means by 9 o'clock at night, I'm a toasted sandwich. I'm useless. I'm like completely ruined. But anyway, I don't need to be fabulous at night because my life doesn't work that way. I don't have anything fabulous to go to at night. So that's fine. So I've gotten up this morning. I'm heading to work to get everything finished off. I've got a little bit of, you've got to do a bit of fact checking and a bit of bollocksy stuff, the stuff I'm not very good at, the boring stuff at the end. I've had this belief my whole life I'm not a good finisher. So I've got to do the finishy shit. Anyway, couple of hours of finishy shit. And then I've got some mentoring this afternoon with some gorgeous humans that let me in their lives, which I'm fucking honoured to do and I'm excited about. And then tomorrow I'm going on a little holiday. And I've been writing in my book about the power of emotional energy. Now, emotional energy is the energy you get from your feelings, right? So it's, when you think, oh my God, I'm so tired, like I feel right now. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I couldn't do anything. I'm just exhausted and I couldn't even lift my head up off the couch. And then you find out something really exciting's happening. You suddenly get a burst of energy. That is what emotional energy does for you. So having cool things to look forward to is one of the things I have regularly in my meeting with myself. What have I got to look forward to? And this week is one of those weeks. This week I have something very fun to look forward to because I am going to Wanaka. So Wanaka, for those of you who are not in New Zealand, because I now have a very international podcast and some of you are from far, far, far away. Do you know I got my podcast stats and some of you are in Japan? Konnichiwa. Oh, some of you are in Samoa, Talofalofa. Look, I tell you, there's people everywhere. I was excited when I saw that. Anyway, so wherever you are in the world, I'm going to the bottom of New Zealand to a place called Wanaka, and it's just out from Queenstown. Everyone knows where Queenstown is. It's the tourist mecca of New Zealand. But Wanaka is a bit like Queenstown in the 70s. It's just lovely. It's quiet. Now, my gorgeous auntie lives there, and I'm taking my gorgeous mother to see her sister, my gorgeous auntie. And my other gorgeous auntie is also coming over from Christchurch, another South Island city. And so we are going to meet up. And I'm so, so, so excited. I fucking adore these women. They are gorgeous. They all look the same, which is quite fun. They're all little pocket-sized micro women. And I'm like this big buffy version of them because I look like them, except I'm a bigger version, because everyone said when I was younger, oh, you're like your father. And that's just what you want to hear when you're a 12-year-old girl, isn't it? You're just like your father. I'm like, well, I don't think my father had tits and an ass, but anyway. So apparently I took from his side of the family, which is a shame when your mother's fucking Tinkerbell and, you look like the Incredible Hulk at 12. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to Wanaka. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm not going to be doing much. I already know what I'll be doing because my auntie has a very structured life. We'll be getting up, having a cup of tea. We'll be having breakfast. We'll go for a walk. We'll then look at other people's gardens. She's building a house, so we will then go and look at some houses, I imagine. We'll go for a coffee or a lunch at a little cafe. We'll poke around a few shops. We'll go home. We'll have a gin. Then we'll have a lovely home-cooked dinner. Then we'll have a dessert. She does actual desserts with like fucking homemade custard and like real stuff. She's like the real deal, this woman. And that'll be us. And then we'll just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk until someone says, I'm tired. And then we'll start the whole thing over and do that again. So I have 3 days of that. And that just fills my cup. And it doesn't matter how physically tired I am because emotionally I am so over the moon about the idea of being with these women that it makes me so happy. It makes me happy to see my mum with her sisters because they don't get to see each other enough, in my humble opinion. And I bought my mum this trip for her birthday. So I thought, well, what do you need in your 70s, really? What do you want? Another fucking vase? I don't think so. So I thought, what? I think what would be more fun is if I just bought her a plane ticket. So that's what we're doing. So that is my week. So I've got a lovely week actually. And I'm really, really excited about this lovely week. And it's going to be the perfect way to stop my brain because my brain is in overload at the moment of book writing. And it's like, I'm waking up in the night and my brain is writing chapters and I have to quickly turn the light on and quickly scurry around and find my phone or find a pen in the dark because shit's just falling out of me in the middle of the night. So I'm hoping that'll stop and I'll get some sleep. But I'm very excited about going away. Now that means I've got to pack, and I do love a packing, and I always double pack. So last night on Sunday I double packed. What I do is I do a packing dump. So I just pack like all the things I think I'll want. Usually it's double what I actually need. And then what I'm going to do tonight is the final pack. So I find if I have a big dump and I put all the things I think, oh yes, good idea. Oh yes, good idea. Oh yes, I'll need those. Yes, I'll need walking shoes. Oh yes, I'll need something warm. Oh yes, I'll need something cool. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And I put all that and then I'll have a think about it. And then I will actually pack my proper packing tonight. And I find double packing means I don't forget anything because I have 2 cracks at it. So I've always done that. That's not me doing an old lady pack. That's just me being me because I like to pack and I like to be thorough. I do like to be thorough. So that's my week. I've got a beautiful week. I hope you've got a lovely week. If you haven't got something in your planner or in your diary or in your world that you are looking forward to, I strongly suggest you book something. Now, that doesn't have to involve money. It might mean I'm just going to go and stay at my friend's house round the road. Ring one of your friends. I've got a friend and she lives on her own, and I just quite often ring her and say, do you want a sleepover? And she's like, yeah. And I just go there and we watch a movie and then we have a sleepover and then we get up and cook breakfast and we go to a garden centre or we go to a pottery shop and, we just potter around and it's just lovely. And it's just a little outing. So just find somewhere that you have been meaning to go. Find somewhere you really want to go. Go and connect with someone. People drop dead. People die. It's not good. So we need to get out there, don't we? We need to get out there and just go and meet these people that we love, hang out with them, and find fun things that are going to get you energized. What's something right now, if I said I'd organised it for you, you'd go, oh, Lisa, I'm so happy. What is that? So think about what that thing is, then go, right, what's stopping you from doing it? Now, it might be cash flow. This is a tight time of year. You might be going, we've got no fucking money. I'm like, well, that's a good reason, right? So what could you do instead? You could ring that person. That wouldn't cost you anything. You could write them a letter, a lovely handwritten, I do love a handwritten letter. You could do that. Or you could go and find someone else close to that and go and visit them. That's just around the road. Or maybe you could make someone a scone and go and have a cup of tea. I don't know. Just find something fun to do. Every month I have something in my planner that I'm really looking forward to. I've got several things. I've been a bit of a looking forward to slut in February, I must say. The reason I've been a looking forward to slut is because I had my book writing. I knew I was going to be wrecked. I thought, right, Lisa's going to need her tank topped up. She's going to need, I think of myself as a bank statement, a bit of a bank account. A lot of withdrawals in the book. A lot of exhaustion, right? So I thought I'm going to need some fun shit. So I've actually got a day of glass blowing coming up. I'm an addict. I do love a glass blow, so I'm going glass blowing. That's exciting. So that's coming up in February. So I've got a couple of really cool things. And then, of course, I've got repotted my retreat, which it fills me up with joy. Technically, it's work. Not really. It is the greatest piece of work I do. I absolutely love it. So I'm off up to the Coromandel. So I've got a lot of packing and a lot of cool stuff happening this month. So you might be sick of me talking about how glorious my month is, but it was planned. It's not an accident. This shit doesn't just happen. You've got to make it happen. So I'm going to leave you to go and make something happen. Happy Monday. Love your work. See you soon. Bye.